past few days, the weather has been lovely. And I have to admit, John, I thought since we were in fall, things were going to really cool down. It seems to be doing quite the opposite. Good morning.
Yeah, yesterday I was talking all about how your first week of fall last week actually felt like it. And this week is bringing the return of summer. So that is something you're going to notice more and more as we work our way through this week. For people in San Francisco, there in the distance, this is going to be welcome. Fleet Week is going to be ushered in with some sunshine and some warm temperatures in the city, and then getting downright hot for areas further inland. So this is a trend of weather that's only going to get warmer and warmer as the next few days go by. Radar shows you those crystal clear skies from the coastline to our inland areas. Any sort of remnant moisture from the past few days is well out of the region now. We did see a nice little dose of snowfall in the Sierra, some sprinkles here in the Bay Area on Saturday. None of that in this forecast with this high pressure ridge now firmly building into the north and west of us. This is going to result in just a very subtle offshore wind, nothing major, but we will have a slightly increased fire risk in the days to come, and also that offshore wind which transports that warm, dry air out towards the coastline. This means not a lot of marine layer. We do have a couple of spots of fog this morning, like around Petaluma, but most of us are actually pretty fog free to start this morning. As we move our way on into tomorrow, we are going to see another clear day and temperatures really scooting upwards even further. Thursday, offshore winds even more so, and that means no fog and some warm temperatures all the way out the coastline. Temperatures at the coast today are still pretty typical, some 60s and 70s for San Francisco. These daytime highs are going to be really pushing upwards towards the end of the week, though. 60s at the coastline, while 70s to 80s elsewhere. Today is a noticeably warmer one. You're going to notice a lot more 80s on the map, including in the peninsula as well as on the South Bay. San Jose at 83 degrees today. Fremont through Union City in the low 80s, while Hayward up to Oakland in the upper 70s. Concord, Walnut Creek, mid 80s at 85 degrees each. Vallejo up from yesterday's 75 to 79, while Santa Rosa through San Rafael in the 80s. Looking ahead, tomorrow's temperatures start our trend of 90s inland. That's something that'll take us through the start of the weekend on Saturday. 90s inland and some near 90s right along the bay shore starting tomorrow. In the meantime, our coastal areas, look at the spike in temperatures from the upper 60s today to some 80s all the way out to the coastline starting tomorrow and taking us into the start of the weekend.